defeats in a row. How tough does it become for Kings 11 Punjab from here? And what does the team need to do differently to get desired results? That is a win.
Definitely, it is going to be tough from here. I think we need to win at least 7 out of the next how many 9 games. So it'll be challenging, definitely. But I think our main issue is bowling. We have been struggling with especially with the death bowling, and we kind of went with CJ Jordan in this game, but obviously Watto and Faf finished the game too early. So hopefully we can address our bowling a bit and we can put up a better show.
Mandeep, tell us about your batting. You got in a game today, you played well, you played positive. What was the thoughts coming into the IPL, and how did you adapt to the conditions here?
Honestly, I was trying to spend a bit of time initially because obviously playing a match almost after 8-9 months. So Rahul also told me to have few balls and then play your game. And but yeah, I was looking to be positive. If the ball is there in my arc, I will definitely hit. And honestly, a bit disappointing because I was striking it well. Sure, would have loved to continue the innings, and maybe that was the difference in the end. Maybe 10, 12 runs more, or maybe me or Nicholas or Rahul. If any one of us would have stayed till the 20th over, it would have been 190 or maybe 200 as well.
Mandeep, the next question. Chennai Super Kings has been struggling in this tournament. However, today Shane Watson and Faf played a brilliant inning. Where do you think did Kings 11 bowlers go wrong? What was challenging bit today?
I think our strength has been that we have been taking wicket up front, but today we didn't get any wicket, and I think that's where the game got slipped away from us because obviously they both are fantastic and fantastic players, and they just took the game away from us. And I think our strength in the last 4 games has been that we have taken wickets in the first 6 overs, but we couldn't manage any wicket in today's game.
Mandeep, your next question. Will we see a change in toss priorities as the tournament progresses? As in fielding first or batting first? Will we see a change in that from Kings 11 perspective?
Yes, I think it's totally depending on wicket, and I think for a change we did batting first today as well. So I think it depends on the wicket a lot. So let's see how it goes.
Mandeep, your last question. What is probably one key thing that Kings 11 Punjab needs to do now to win the next game?
I feel just keep the fighting spirit going. I think that's what Punjabis are known for. So hopefully we can get that fighting spirit going, and just play one game at a time and look to win one game at a time. I think that's it.
Mandeep, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All the best for
thank
the next
you.
game.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Chennai Super Kings, Stephen Fleming with us. Stephen, your first question is, how different does the team look when Watson and Faf fire at the top? Do you think they form the engine room of this group?
Well, it certainly helps, doesn't it? I think most teams, when they're playing well, they're getting run production from the first three or four batters. When you don't get that, it's then bits and pieces all the way through, which can make you look a little bit patchy. But obviously, performances like that, it covers up a lot of things. We're by no means anywhere near where we want to be, but individual performances with the bat can really help. So if they get form, Faf's been in great form, but if Watto finds some form, then it makes us a lot more competitive.
I mean, in your dugout interview, you had mentioned about openers allowing openers hitting the ball over the infield, and the management giving players the backing that they need
Sure.
and the assurance for their role. How important is that for a team morale perspective?
Well, it's very important. It's more important for the individual that they don't get too defensive and an introvert in their approach. You actually have to be very courageous when things aren't going your way, and be very positive as well. But sometimes you can be too reckless, and sometimes you can be too defensive, and sometimes the bowler can just be too good for you on the day. So there's so much to consider. But attitude you can control, and all we try and do is provide some selection security with guys, and then just ask them to be as confident as positive as they feel.
Stephen, from a bowling point of view, how do you rate today's performance? Also, do you think that it was a past score that you achieved?
Yeah, not bad. I thought we had good moments. We lacked a little bit of penetration, but in hindsight, given that we were none down, it was possibly a wicket that was hard to get anything going. But we kept our structure pretty well. The fielding was steady at best. I think I got pretty animated just around some of the little things that we need to do. So when you sit back and you don't commit to the middle, then you can be made to look a little bit foolish. So we've still got a little bit of work to do there, but I think we stuck at it pretty well. And the key overs for me were overs 17 to 20, where they went for 40. It could have been a lot more than that. Other games have been going for high numbers, and we were able to keep them to 42, so that was very pleasing.
The next question, what was the key to Shane Watson finding his fluency and scoring runs in this innings? What did he do differently in practice and training? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, nothing, which is the strength of an experienced player. If Shane had been struggling in the nets and looking at a touch, then it may have been a selection issue, but he's been nothing but solid in doing his work and the practice games as well. So again, it was a matter of time and a little bit of fortune and some good positive thoughts from him, but it'll do him the world of good. Every batsman wants to get into the tournament, and Shane, if he gets on a roll, will be very important to us.
The last question, Stephen. It has been seen that Chennai Super Kings believes in their players more than any other team. They back their players. Do you think that has been the reason behind this comprehensive performance and good victory?
Well, I think it helps. I think the players know that they get a lot more opportunity than not. We reticent to change the team if it's not going well, although if we see an area that we're not happy with, then we'll try and improve it, and if that's by changing players, we'll do it. So it's not an absolute shoo-in, but if the players are doing the right thing, we will back them for as long or even longer than possible, and get hopefully that cycle form going. But it's a tough game, and sometimes you can be in form and 4 or 5 games miss out. The 5th or 6th game's yours, so we're pleased it happened tonight.
Stephen, thank you so much. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, guys. Thanks, man.